In last night's debate, Bernie clobbered Hillary. We won't know for, obviously, a week or so what impact on the polling is, but I think it's going to be enormous. I think that Bernie is going to gain on Hillary. I think he's probably going to win New Hampshire and Iowa. And I think that either as a result of this debate or as a result of those victories, he'll probably develop a national lead in the polling over her. And it's going to be an entirely new race and a very competitive race. Bernie really articulated perfectly for the first time the contention of Hillary's relationship with Wall Street. He pinned on her $600,000 of personal speaking fees that she got from Goldman Sachs. He pinned on her the millions of campaign contributions she's gotten. And he described how this biases the system and makes it very hard for any legislation or any executive action to take place that is in the least bit impartial. In addition, he tripped her up and set up a real trap for her of her own making over the Medicare and Obamacare issue. He came in and he said premiums are too high, deductibles are too high, co-payments are too high. Let's go cut the insurance companies out of it and go to a single-payer Medicare for all system, socialized medicine. Hillary then came back and said, we should build on Obamacare. We shouldn't scrap it. We should build on it and not engage in another fight with the Republicans that'll last forever. But that puts her in the position of endorsing all of the negative aspects of Obamacare. And while the program is generally popular among Democrats, they don't want to repeal it, but they do want to change it in terms of those premiums and the other stuff. So I think Hillary took the wrong position on that politically. But I think throughout the debate, Hillary was tight and delivering sort of the standard Democratic Party Hillary Clinton lines. And Bernie Sanders was going way out and really showing passion and vigor and everything else. I think Bernie is just going to clobber Hillary. Now, there are three developments that are likely to intersect here. One is Hillary's coming up in the polling and Bernie going down. The second is the Justice Department investigation, an FBI investigation, which has now expanded to a general investigation of the Clinton Foundation, the speaking, the fundraising, and all of that put together, as well as, of course, the emails. And thirdly, the Democrats' concern that Hillary can't beat the Republican. And Hillary will continue, I think, to have falling poll numbers against Trump, Cruz, and Rubio. And all of that is going to come together and put the Democrats in a difficult dilemma. And I suspect the pressures will mount for either Biden to get in or Kerry to get in, and for Hillary to get out. And Hillary, of course, won't voluntarily get out, but then we go back to the possibility of the indictment stemming from the investigation, which would, of course, force her out. So these developments are really just now taking place. Remember one thing about last night's debate. It was the first time the Democrats debated in real prime time. That is, a Sunday night when everybody's watching. The other debates have been carefully consigned to Friday nights after 9 and Saturday nights after 9. Good time for Saturday Night Live, but not for a debate. I'm going to have more extended analysis of the debate, the Republican race, the Democratic race, the indictment race, and all of the other things on my podcast, which I'm doing in a few minutes. So if you just click on the link on this email, by then I will have done it, and you can listen to it. And that's going to be a little bit longer and a little bit more detailed. Thanks very much for watching and for listening.